As we age, muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, threatens strength and independence. Nutrition is a powerful weapon. Three cheeses stand out: cottage cheese for steady protein, Parmesan for dense muscle-building nutrients, and ricotta for fast recovery. Combined with light activity, these foods help seniors rebuild muscle, stay strong, and live vibrantly. Sarcopenia is one of the most overlooked challenges that comes with aging, yet it has a profound impact on health, independence, and quality of life. It refers to the gradual loss of muscle mass, strength, and function as the body gets older. While it may seem like a natural part of aging, the consequences are serious. Weakness, frailty, difficulty walking, increased risk of falls, slower recovery from illness, and a loss of independence. For many seniors, sarcopenia is the hidden force that takes away vitality long before any major disease shows up. The process begins quietly, often in the late 30s or early 40s, when the body slowly starts losing muscle each decade. By the time someone reaches their 60s or 70s, that loss becomes much more noticeable. Muscles that once felt strong and responsive may feel weak. Daily tasks may become harder and energy levels may drop. But the good news is that sarcopenia is not inevitable. It is influenced by lifestyle choices, nutrition, and activity, which means there are ways to slow it down and even reverse some of its effects. The root causes of sarcopenia are tied to changes in biology. As we age, our bodies produce less of the hormones that keep muscles strong, such as testosterone, growth hormone, and insulin-like growth factor. At the same time, the body becomes less efficient at turning protein from food into new muscle tissue. This process, called muscle protein synthesis, slows down so the muscles don't repair and grow as easily. Add to this a decrease in physical activity, often because of lifestyle, illness, or injury, and the cycle of muscle loss accelerates. Nutrition plays a central role in this process. Seniors often consume less protein than their bodies actually need. And even when they do, their muscles do not absorb and utilize it as efficiently as in younger years. That's why high-quality protein sources, rich in amino acids, especially leucine, are critical for stimulating muscle rebuilding. Calcium, vitamin D, and other nutrients also help maintain muscle function and strength, but protein remains the cornerstone. This is where specific foods, such as certain cheeses, can make a surprising difference. Another factor is inflammation. Low-grade chronic inflammation tends to rise with age and contributes to muscle breakdown. Poor sleep, stress, and sedentary habits also compound the issue. The body begins to shift toward breaking down muscle faster than it builds it, and over time, the imbalance becomes visible in the form of shrinking strength and stamina. Yet, by choosing the right foods and combining them with even light physical activity, seniors can tip the balance back toward muscle preservation. Understanding sarcopenia is not about accepting decline, it is about awareness and action. Recognizing how muscle loss begins, why it happens, and what can be done about it gives seniors the power to change the trajectory of aging. Through smart nutrition and lifestyle adjustments, the muscles that sustain energy, mobility, and independence can remain strong far longer than most people believe possible. Food is far more than just fuel for the body. It is information, medicine, and a powerful tool that can either weaken or strengthen our health as we age. When it comes to muscle health, especially for seniors, the choices made at the dining table can directly influence strength, resilience, and independence. The decline of muscle associated with aging is not just a matter of growing older. It is often a result of poor nutrition, inadequate protein, and missed opportunities to provide the body with the raw materials it needs to maintain and rebuild muscle tissue. Muscles are constantly undergoing a process of breakdown and repair. This cycle is natural, but it requires the right nutrients to keep functioning properly. Protein, for example, is the building block of muscle. Every strand of muscle fiber relies on amino acids derived from protein-rich foods to repair microscopic damage caused by daily activity and to grow stronger. Without enough high-quality protein, the body cannot keep up with muscle maintenance, leading to weakness and loss of function over time. This is why nutrition is not optional. It is foundational for muscle health. The type of protein consumed matters just as much as the amount. Foods that are rich in essential amino acids, particularly leucine, are especially effective at stimulating muscle protein synthesis, the process by which the body repairs and builds new muscle tissue. Dairy foods, lean meats, legumes, eggs, and certain cheeses all offer this critical nutrient profile. Seniors often face a reduced ability to utilize protein as efficiently as younger people, meaning they must prioritize nutrient-dense foods to overcome this barrier. Beyond protein, other nutrients also play vital roles in supporting muscle health. Calcium and vitamin D work together to keep bones strong, providing a stable foundation for muscles to function. Without strong bones, even the healthiest muscles cannot perform effectively. Magnesium supports energy production within muscle cells, while omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation that otherwise speeds up muscle breakdown. Each meal presents an opportunity to fortify the body with these essential nutrients, creating a buffer against the natural decline of strength. Food also influences hormones and metabolic pathways that directly affect muscle. For instance, certain foods help regulate insulin sensitivity, ensuring that nutrients from meals are absorbed into muscles rather than stored as fat. A diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods can keep blood sugar stable, prevent energy crashes, and support the body's ability to repair tissue. On the other hand, diets heavy in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats promote inflammation, accelerate muscle loss, and drain the body of the energy needed to stay active. Even the timing of food can make a difference. Consuming protein throughout the day, rather than in a single meal, gives the body a steady supply of amino acids for muscle repair. A serving of protein in the morning, at lunch, and again in the evening ensures that muscle-building signals remain active. For seniors, this approach can be transformative, turning every meal into an opportunity to protect muscle mass. Food is one of the most accessible and effective strategies to combat muscle decline. By choosing wisely and consistently, seniors can nourish their bodies in ways that build strength, preserve independence, and promote a higher quality of life. Cheese is often thought of as simply a comfort food or a flavorful addition to meals, but when viewed through the lens of health and nutrition, it becomes much more than that. For seniors in particular, cheese can serve as a powerful ally in the fight against muscle loss and declining strength. The unique nutritional makeup of cheese makes it stand out as an ideal food to support muscle health, providing a combination of protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that work together to protect the body from the effects of aging. One of the most remarkable qualities of cheese is its protein density. Protein is the foundation of muscle maintenance, and cheese delivers it in a highly bioavailable form, meaning the body can easily digest and utilize it. Not only is cheese rich in protein, but it also contains leucine, a branched-chain amino acid that plays a pivotal role in triggering muscle protein synthesis. For seniors whose ability to use protein efficiently diminishes with age, consuming foods like cheese that are high in leucine becomes critically important. This simple dietary choice can help counteract the slow erosion of muscle that leads to frailty. Cheese also contains a mix of casein and whey proteins. Casein is slow digesting, offering a steady release of amino acids into the bloodstream, which helps muscles recover and rebuild over time. Whey, on the other hand, is fast digesting, delivering a quick boost of amino acids that immediately stimulate repair and growth. This balance makes cheese particularly effective for seniors, ensuring that their muscles are nourished continuously rather than in short bursts. It acts almost like a built-in timing mechanism, giving the body both immediate and long-lasting support. Another reason cheese deserves attention is its rich supply of calcium and phosphorus, minerals that are vital not just for bones, but for muscle function as well. Strong bones and strong muscles are interconnected. Without stable bones, muscles cannot exert force effectively, and without strong muscles, bones are more prone to injury. Cheese delivers both nutrients in abundance, creating a synergistic effect that supports the entire musculoskeletal system. Additionally, vitamin B12 in cheese aids in red blood cell production, ensuring that oxygen reaches muscles efficiently, which in turn supports endurance and reduces fatigue. Cheese also contributes healthy fats, which are essential for hormone production. Hormones such as testosterone and growth hormone play major roles in muscle preservation, yet their levels naturally decline with age. By providing the building blocks for these hormones, cheese indirectly supports muscle health. The fats in cheese also help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, further strengthening bones and muscles. Beyond the science, cheese has a practical advantage. It is versatile, convenient, and enjoyable to eat. Seniors may struggle with appetite, chewing difficulties, or meal preparation, and cheese offers an easy solution. It can be eaten alone, added to vegetables, paired with fruit, or used in cooking to enrich both taste and nutrition. Because it is flavorful and satisfying, it encourages consistent consumption, which is key for maintaining steady nutrient intake. For seniors aiming to combat sarcopenia, cheese is not just a guilty pleasure. It is a functional food that provides targeted support for muscles. Its unique blend of proteins, amino acids, minerals, and fats makes it a simple yet powerful addition to the diet, turning everyday meals into opportunities for rebuilding strength and vitality. Cottage cheese is one of the most underrated yet powerful foods when it comes to supporting muscle health, especially for seniors. Unlike many other dairy products, cottage cheese has a unique nutritional profile that makes it particularly effective in combating sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It is low in fat, high in protein, and packed with essential amino acids that directly feed muscle tissue. What makes cottage cheese stand out, however, is its rich supply of casein protein, a slow-digesting form of protein that provides the body with a steady stream of nutrients over many hours. For seniors, this means that muscles remain nourished and protected for longer periods, which is essential for recovery and maintenance. One of the biggest challenges older adults face is what scientists call anabolic resistance. This simply means the body becomes less efficient at turning protein from food into new muscle. While younger bodies can easily use protein from a meal to stimulate muscle growth, seniors require a higher quality source of protein to get the same effect. Cottage cheese provides exactly that. With every serving, it delivers a strong dose of leucine, an amino acid that acts as a switch to turn on muscle-building processes. This makes cottage cheese a functional food that not only provides nutrients, but also actively signals the body to hold on to muscle. Beyond its protein benefits, cottage cheese is rich in calcium, which supports both muscle contraction and bone strength. Strong bones are the foundation for healthy movement, and when combined with muscle-supporting nutrients, they create a powerful defense against frailty. Phosphorus in cottage cheese further contributes to energy production at the cellular level, ensuring muscles have the fuel they need to function properly. Seniors often experience fatigue due to poor nutrient absorption or inadequate intake, but the combination of calcium and phosphorus in cottage cheese helps sustain energy while also strengthening the musculoskeletal system. Cottage cheese also has another hidden advantage. It is relatively low in calories while being nutrient-dense. Seniors who may have smaller appetites or struggle with weight management can eat cottage cheese without fear of overconsumption, yet still gain high-quality nutrition that directly benefits their muscles. This balance makes it an ideal food for maintaining strength without adding unnecessary weight. From a practical perspective, cottage cheese is incredibly versatile and easy to incorporate into the diet. It can be eaten on its own as a snack, paired with fresh fruit for added antioxidants, blended into smoothies, or even used as a topping on whole grain toast. Because of its mild flavor, it adapts to both sweet and savory dishes, allowing seniors to enjoy it in a variety of ways. This versatility ensures that it doesn't become repetitive or boring, making it easier to consume consistently. Perhaps the most compelling reason to highlight cottage cheese is its role in nighttime recovery. Eating cottage cheese before bed has been shown to provide a steady release of amino acids throughout the night, supporting muscle repair during sleep. For seniors who may experience longer recovery times, this is particularly valuable. A simple serving before bedtime can help preserve muscle, improve strength, and protect independence. In this way, cottage cheese becomes more than just food. It becomes a tool for longevity, vitality, and resilience. Parmesan cheese, often recognized for its sharp flavor and crumbly texture, is far more than just a topping for pasta or salad. For seniors aiming to maintain and rebuild muscle, it stands as one of the most nutrient-dense cheeses available. Parmesan is particularly rich in protein, calcium, and a wide range of bioactive compounds that work together to protect muscle tissue, strengthen bones, and fight the gradual decline of strength that comes with age. Its nutritional profile makes it one of the most powerful allies against sarcopenia, offering a concentrated dose of essential nutrients in even small servings. One of Parmesan's standout qualities is its exceptionally high protein content. In fact, ounce for ounce, Parmesan is one of the most protein-dense cheeses in existence. This makes it especially valuable for seniors who may struggle with smaller appetites or find it difficult to consume large portions of food. Just a modest sprinkle of Parmesan can deliver a meaningful boost of amino acids, particularly leucine, which is the key trigger for muscle protein synthesis. For older adults whose bodies are less responsive to protein intake, this concentrated source helps overcome anabolic resistance and ensures muscles receive the signal they need to grow and repair. Parmesan is also rich in calcium, which is essential not only for bone health but also for muscle contraction. Muscles cannot function without adequate calcium, and strong bones provide the structural support that allows muscles to perform effectively. This dual benefit makes Parmesan uniquely suited for seniors since it helps prevent both muscle weakness and bone fragility. Combined with phosphorus, another mineral found in abundance in Parmesan, these nutrients ensure that the musculoskeletal system functions as a unified whole, maintaining stability, mobility, and strength. Another hidden advantage of Parmesan lies in its bioactive peptides. These are small protein fragments created during the cheese's long fermentation process, and they have been shown to influence health in surprising ways. Some of these peptides act like natural regulators of blood pressure, others help with anti-inflammatory processes, and many support overall cardiovascular health. Since chronic inflammation is one of the silent drivers of muscle loss, the presence of these compounds adds another layer of protection, making Parmesan more than just a protein source. It becomes a food that actively works to create a healthier internal environment for muscle preservation. Parmesan is also highly digestible. Thanks to its aging process, much of the lactose is broken down, making it easier for seniors who may be lactose sensitive to enjoy without discomfort. The long fermentation not only enhances flavor, but also concentrates nutrients, making every bite a compact source of health benefits. Its richness in vitamin B12 further supports energy production and red blood cell formation, ensuring oxygen delivery to muscles remains efficient. From a practical standpoint, Parmesan is one of the easiest cheeses to add to the daily diet. A sprinkle over vegetables, soups, or eggs instantly boosts flavor and nutrition without adding excess calories. It can also be incorporated into whole grain dishes, salads, or even simple snacks, turning everyday meals into opportunities to strengthen muscle health. For seniors, Parmesan represents convenience, taste, and powerful nutrition all in one, making it an invaluable part of a diet designed to fight sarcopenia and preserve vitality. Ricotta cheese, soft and creamy with a delicate flavor, may seem simple at first glance, but it holds remarkable benefits for seniors seeking to protect and rebuild muscle. Unlike many cheeses that are primarily casein-based, ricotta is uniquely rich in whey protein, the fastest digesting, most bioavailable form of protein available in natural foods. Whey is especially effective at stimulating muscle protein synthesis, making ricotta an excellent choice for seniors battling sarcopenia. With each serving, ricotta delivers a quick infusion of amino acids, including leucine, that directly fuel muscle repair and growth, helping to counter the natural decline in strength that comes with aging. What makes whey protein in ricotta so valuable is its speed of action. For seniors, one of the biggest challenges is the body's reduced responsiveness to protein intake. Muscles require a strong signal to begin the rebuilding process, and whey provides exactly that. It rapidly floods the bloodstream with amino acids, ensuring the body doesn't just receive nutrients, but actively uses them to repair and build tissue. This makes ricotta an ideal food after physical activity, when muscles are most ready to absorb nutrients and start the recovery process. Ricotta is also nutrient-dense beyond its protein content. It contains high levels of calcium, which supports both bone and muscle function. Calcium plays a critical role in muscle contraction, and without it, even the strongest muscles cannot perform effectively. Alongside calcium, ricotta provides phosphorus and magnesium, both of which are vital for energy production within muscle cells. These minerals work together to ensure that the musculoskeletal system remains strong, coordinated, and capable of sustaining activity well into the later years of life. Another strength of ricotta is its natural presence of growth factors and bioactive compounds. Derived from the whey proteins during production, these compounds can enhance immune function, reduce inflammation, and promote tissue repair. Since low-grade inflammation is a silent driver of muscle loss, these properties provide an additional layer of defense against sarcopenia. For seniors, eating ricotta is not just about supplying protein, it's about creating the right internal environment for muscles to thrive. Ricotta also provides a softer, more easily digestible option compared to many other cheeses. Seniors who may struggle with chewing, swallowing, or digestive sensitivities often find ricotta more comfortable to consume. Its creamy texture allows it to be used in versatile ways, from spreading on whole grain toast to blending into smoothies or mixing with fruit. This makes it an appealing and practical choice for seniors who may need easy-to-eat, nutrient-rich foods that still deliver powerful muscle support. From a culinary standpoint, ricotta adapts effortlessly to both savory and sweet dishes. It can be added to omelets, stuffed into vegetables, or paired with berries and honey for a nourishing dessert. This versatility ensures that seniors can incorporate ricotta into their diets without monotony, turning everyday meals into opportunities for muscle nourishment. In many ways, ricotta is more than just a cheese. It is a natural muscle rebuilding food. Its whey protein, essential minerals, and bioactive compounds make it a targeted weapon against muscle decline. For seniors who want to stay active, independent, and strong, ricotta provides both nutrition and practicality, helping transform the simple act of eating into a daily step toward resilience and vitality. Incorporating muscle-friendly cheeses into a daily diet does not have to be complicated, and it certainly does not mean eating large amounts of cheese at once. The goal is to make small, consistent choices that turn each meal into an opportunity to fuel muscle health. For seniors, this approach is especially powerful because it ensures steady nourishment without overwhelming the appetite or digestion. Each of the three cheeses, cottage cheese, Parmesan, and ricotta, has its own unique role to play, and when used thoughtfully, they can fit seamlessly into both simple snacks and full meals. Cottage cheese, for example, is incredibly versatile and easy to prepare. A small bowl of cottage cheese paired with fresh berries or sliced peaches makes a nutrient-packed breakfast that is rich in protein, antioxidants, and fiber. For lunch or dinner, cottage cheese can be mixed with herbs and spread over whole grain toast, added to salads for extra creaminess, or even blended into smoothies for those who prefer a lighter option. One of the most effective times to eat cottage cheese is before bedtime, since its slow-digesting casein protein provides a steady stream of amino acids overnight. This simple habit can support muscle recovery during sleep and help protect against muscle loss. Parmesan, on the other hand, works best as a flavor-enhancing ingredient. Because it is so nutrient-dense, Only a small amount is needed to deliver meaningful benefits. Sprinkling freshly grated Parmesan over steamed vegetables, soups, or omelets not only elevates the taste, but also boosts protein and calcium intake. It can be added to whole grain pasta or quinoa dishes for extra richness, or used to season roasted vegetables as a healthier alternative to heavy sauces. Seniors who may struggle with appetite often find that the bold flavor of Parmesan makes meals more enjoyable, encouraging regular eating while quietly supplying muscle-supporting nutrients. Ricotta lends itself beautifully to both sweet and savory applications. Its creamy texture makes it easy to eat, even for seniors with chewing or swallowing difficulties. A spoonful of ricotta mixed with honey and cinnamon can serve as a nourishing dessert, while pairing it with berries adds antioxidants and fiber to the protein boost. For savory dishes, ricotta can be stuffed into zucchini, spread on whole grain crackers, or blended into soups to add both creaminess and nutrition. It also pairs well with scrambled eggs or as a topping for roasted vegetables, creating meals that are satisfying and muscle-friendly at the same time. The key to incorporating these cheeses is balance and moderation. They do not need to dominate the plate, but rather complement other whole foods such as vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, legumes, and whole grains. Seniors should aim to distribute protein intake evenly throughout the day, at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so that the body has a continuous supply of amino acids to support muscle growth and repair. By weaving cottage cheese, Parmesan, and ricotta into meals in thoughtful, enjoyable ways, seniors can turn everyday eating into a natural strategy for protecting strength, energy, and independence. Maintaining strong muscles and protecting against sarcopenia requires more than just good nutrition. It demands a synergy between diet, movement, rest, and daily habits that work together to preserve vitality. While foods like cottage cheese, Parmesan, and ricotta provide the building blocks for muscle repair and growth, the body also needs the right signals to use those nutrients effectively. This is where lifestyle factors come in, creating an environment where muscles can thrive rather than decline. For seniors, combining nutrition with practical lifestyle choices is one of the most powerful ways to maintain independence and strength well into later years. Physical activity remains at the center of this synergy. Muscles respond to resistance, and even gentle forms of strength training such as light weightlifting, resistance bands, or bodyweight exercises like squats and wall push-ups can activate the pathways that stimulate muscle growth. Walking, gardening, or climbing stairs also count as meaningful activity, especially when done consistently. These movements create small demands on the muscles, and when paired with high-quality proteins from cheese and other foods, they amplify the rebuilding process. It is this partnership, nutrients plus activity, that ensures muscles not only avoid breakdown but also regain strength. Hydration is another key factor often overlooked in muscle health. Muscles are made up largely of water, and dehydration reduces their ability to contract efficiently and recover after exertion. Seniors are especially prone to dehydration due to a reduced sense of thirst, so making water intake a priority throughout the day is essential. Herbal teas, water-rich fruits, and even hydrating soups can all contribute to keeping the body well supplied with fluids, ensuring that nutrients are delivered effectively to muscle tissue. Rest and sleep also play critical roles in this lifestyle equation. Muscles do not grow during activity, they grow during recovery. Sleep is when the body releases growth hormone and repairs damaged tissues, processes that are crucial for countering sarcopenia. Eating cottage cheese or another protein-rich snack before bed can work in harmony with the body's nighttime repair system, supplying amino acids just when they are needed most. Establishing regular sleep routines and prioritizing restful, quality sleep enhances the body's ability to maximize the benefits of both food and exercise. Managing inflammation is another part of lifestyle synergy. Chronic, low-grade inflammation accelerates muscle breakdown, but it can be mitigated through stress management, physical activity, and anti-inflammatory foods. Pairing cheese with colorful vegetables, fruits, and omega-3 rich foods like walnuts or fatty fish creates meals that not only build muscle but also calm inflammation. Practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or even spending time outdoors further support this anti-inflammatory effect, helping the body create a more favorable environment for muscle preservation. Lifestyle synergy is about balance. Nutrition provides the raw materials, exercise activates the building process, hydration fuels the machinery, and rest allows the repair to happen. Together, these factors form a cycle that keeps muscles healthy, resilient, and capable of supporting the activities of daily life. For seniors, embracing this holistic approach means moving beyond simply eating the right foods. It means aligning all aspects of life to work in unison towards strength, independence, and vitality. Aging does not have to mean weakness, fragility, or the slow loss of independence. By understanding sarcopenia and recognizing how powerful nutrition can be, seniors can take simple, practical steps to protect and rebuild muscle. Cottage cheese, Parmesan, and ricotta are not just foods. They are tools that provide the essential proteins, amino acids, and nutrients the body needs to stay strong. When combined with light daily movement, proper hydration, quality sleep, and balanced habits, these foods form part of a lifestyle that supports resilience and vitality. The journey of aging becomes less about decline and more about empowerment. With the right choices, seniors can preserve their strength, enjoy their independence, and live each day with energy and confidence.